glass to saliva. But with the prose of a standard English drunk, she says, hope the salt water ruins your clothes, and I hope you spend the rest of your life sleeping alone. I hope the problems that make your life harder sit stubborn in your stomach like your kidney stones. And yet, all this over a kiss. You weren't there, why you pressed by this? But now it's turning 3 in the morning. The bouncers put you on his third warning, but I'm still here, I'm not leaving. You won't get what you need. You know it's always the same. It's all just a game. I had it my way. Sleep on the concrete. What you say to me? 'Cause I'm not sure they let you off easily. It's a pissed off march up to bus stop station with pissed off eyes glossed with early conversations, and the consequence of your desperation is the people on the night bus have to listen to you. And all I'm saying is, how can you look at yourself in the window pane without wanting to hit yourself? But your fist descends through the condensation. All this over a kiss. You weren't there, so why you pressed by this? Now it's turning 3 in the morning. The bouncers put you on his third warning, but I'm still here, I'm not leaving. You won't get what you need. You know it's always the same. It's all just a game. You had it my way. Sleep on the concrete. So what you say to me? 'Cause I'm not sure they let you off easily.
Hello, my favorite mod. How are you doing today? Hi. I am already just immensely struggling with everything because for some reason I downloaded Stanley Parable. I installed it proper. I made sure I did. Then it reset itself to Dutch and everything. I had to reset it to English 4 times. Annoying. I'm tired. I get. How are you? I'm something. The music has stopped. That's great. No, but I have been an entirety of constant technical issues. It's been a pain in my ass, but it's okay. Because I'm cool and quirky like that. I am cool and quirky and an excellent video gamer. Did I announce that I'm live everywhere? I did. Awesome. Why are people on VC? Okay, well, how dare they not tell me? How dare they? You're still family friendly? Not today, not with this game. I'm only still family friendly on Twitter because that's my Halloween costume. But anyway, so the Stanley Parable. I'll listen for you, as you should. Here's the thing. I know very, very little about this game. That's all I can say, really. I just know it exists, and I say your Halloween costume is scary. It is, isn't it? Yeah, no, Manon said, like, oh, what did Manon say? Something like, oh no, this could possibly be the scariest costume you could have. And I went, well, I'm gonna keep this up for the rest of October. I also cosplayed Smallish Beans today. And it was very fun. Because it was one of the easiest cosplays thing. I had to like draw on a bit, and I haven't done that in bloody ages. Because the last thing I did that for was like Martin Blackwood cosplay. So I did it with like, you know, one of those like little things that people do the eyebrows with. I did it with that, and then a little just brushing thing. And I had it looking decent enough, and then I immediately touched my face and forgot I was on that. So it was a little bit smudged, a little bit patchy, a little bit scuffed. But if you don't look too close, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let me check some final things. Oh, please don't crash my computer immediately, sir. Okay. Okay, so Stanley Parable. Let's get into this. I really hope it doesn't crash the entire scene. It's never the end, the end's not. Okay, cool. I also don't know how long this game takes, I'm gonna be real with you. I also don't know what I should have, like, maybe looked into this a little bit more before starting it, but we're here now. Please load faster. Please load faster. I would go fast. Go fast, come on. You can do it. It's just the eerie silence, because I didn't want to turn up music, because I was pretty sure the game has a narrator, I think. So I didn't want to turn on music, but the silences are so awkward. I have so much time. You do, maybe, but I'm planning on getting up.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ah, good to know, interesting.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
That's a big building.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons.
Yep, no, sounds like your typical desktop. Yes,
through a monitor
sounds good.
on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it
sounds like such a boring
Stanley
job.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Has he now?
Stanley was happy.
I mean, good for Stanley, if that's what you like doing.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh no.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Poor Stanley.
Something he
Is
would
it trauma?
never quite forget.
Is it childhood trauma?
He had been at
or...
his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him
Have
to
you just
follow.
been staring into
No
space for
one
an
had
hour,
showed up
Stanley?
to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was
maybe
very clearly
man's associated.
wrong.
Oh, me too, man.
Shocked, frozen solid,
I haven't had caffeine today.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his
Sleep
senses,
paralysis?
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, hey, I'm in control now. What if I want to... Okay, I hate that I can't see my mouse. I like having something I can base it off. Okay, so paper. Can I move? Oh, at least the man's... I'm immediately... Oh, yeah, I have Monster. No, I still have Monster. I just haven't had any today.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh,
What
don't
could
you
it
shut the
mean?
door on me!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I mean, let's say that... I hate Monday. Who farted? Poor guy that works on this desk. See, at least Stanley gets his own room. These guys all have, like, just a stupid, like, cubicle style thing. Okay, that's... I mean, I'd say there's plenty of traces. That isn't a problem. Okay, so I'm going to say it now. If this game at some point requires me to be, like... Am I standing on a goddamn chair? Can I climb the desk? Oh, I can! Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, if this game at some point requires me to be, like, smart and think things through, that's just not gonna happen. Okay, so crouching is control. Can I back? Okay, I'm not allowed to go back. That's mean. Mean and just a little bit annoying. That's okay, I'm not a Minecraft streamer for nothing. Okay, let's see. Meeting room. If I were a meeting room, this looks like a meeting room. Okay, well, not a meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if I don't want to?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Can I go back? Okay. I don't have interactions, maybe like a button or something. I don't know, it's the The gay audacity to immediately want to ignore instructions given to you.
Ah, yes, truly a
No.
room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, but like, do I have to? Okay, like, that door is a lot more creepy than this door. Do I have to? Is he gonna kill me at some point if I just like don't obey his every word? Because you know how these people can be. They're high up in control, and they're quirky. I'm getting a notification, so sorry, chat. Hold on, I need to answer this really quickly. I can type, I swear. I'm such a good typer. Okay, I kind of want to make it like a really good mix of like obeying to the narrating person and just fucking about. Just, to keep it interesting, keep it spicy. Just to see what will happen. Right, let's go into the creepy door then.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Then why am I
Feeling
here?
a wave of disbelief,
Why
Stanley
am I
decided
here?
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
See, personally, if I were in a creepy building where all my coworkers disappeared, I would not go to my boss's office. I would go home. Okay. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is good. Make sure your slide has a kick, a blue card with a header and tourism. Yeah, no, that is true. That's true. That's what they do. Guys. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Is there somewhere I click to click through these, or is it gonna automatically do that? Number of the slides, charts, and slides. I love that. That's good stuff. Okay. I don't like that the door's closed behind me. I think that is not safe.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, that's so bright. Oh my god, oh boy. Okay, I'm only going upstairs because I don't want to go downstairs. This is a much nicer floor. Can I go in there? Okay, apparently not. That's a bit mean. Bro, that's so mean. This is so much nicer. What the hell? Eat the rich, man.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
This
life.
is not an office, this is a whole ass living room.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I wanna play the piano, please. Okay.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know.
Okay, I feel
that
like
the
he's getting a little bit
combination
fed
was
up with us already. This is a good thing.
2845.
This is a great thing.
Two, 845.
What you say? 6969? What was that? 6969? Was that it?
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would forgot. But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, feels like he already doesn't like us. This is a good thing. This is total darkness. Could have fallen to my death there, just saying. Do I not go down? This is dark. I don't like it when it's all dark. Okay, this is fine. Not to alarm anyone, but I think we are oh, never mind, it saved us. Mr. Narrator Man, can you... Oh, so now you work when I click on you, sure. They tell you that you're fine, I mean, not fine. Hi Shadow, welcome in. I was loading again. Is the stream holding up okay? Because I feel like I'm late as shit. Don't worry, we've only been like 10 minutes.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized
Gives me a little encouragement. His encouragement is going to be my fist up his ass.
Emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Oh, we're going to question things now, are we?
Now, when for years it had never
I'll question
occurred to
things.
him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. You're so creepy. If this gets jump scared at some point, I will just cry.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That does not seem like a good idea. Gonna go ahead and say it. That seems... Neither of these seem like a great idea. Ah yes, escape in fucking... Why is that written in crayon? Mind control facility or escape? If light is on, call X914 immediately. There's no phone here. Okay, let's not listen to whatever that dude has to say.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Good for Stanley. Good for Stanley.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I trust Crayon Escape with my whole heart.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Hit me up, baby. Okay, if we actually died, I'll do it again, but I don't, you know, I just... I appear to have lived.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end.
I would like
to
to leave.
Brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Is this a different
In
narrator?
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Gonna go ahead and say I still seem quite alive. For someone whose bones were crushed. Oh, hi.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Okay.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Who, me?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
It feels a lot less rebellious now that they're being like, did you see? You're gonna die either way. Like, I don't know. We seem perfectly fine to me. Filing cabinets. Computer. Oh my god, credits. I'm used to Minecraft controls, and I hate that they're not Minecraft controls. Okay, so this seems like the thing where you go afterwards anyway. Wait, what's all this then? Why am I never allowed to enter anything? They're so mean to me. Buttons. Oh, those are some solid button sounds. Alright, cool, cool. Cool. Oh, war zone, cool, cool. Cool, okay. I feel like this might be spoilers. Do I restart the game myself? I don't know if I was meant to do that, but we did, so... Good for us. Oh, I didn't even get the introduction? Okay, sure. Don't I get anything?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
I mean, that's very relatable, but...
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
I would like to
He
leave.
no longer had the ability to tell. But
Sir?
the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Right then.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
So I did
Stanley
accidentally
decided
shut the
to go
door.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are we gonna listen to it? Chat, what's our plan? Are we gonna listen to him, or are we just gonna like, kind of like, nah? Okay, so we know that
When
like
Stanley came
the
to a
escape
set of
crane
two open
wasn't
doors,
it.
He entered the door on his left.
What are you doing there? How about
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having
Yeah, no, we're just gonna be
experienced it, but
spiteful. Fuck
eager
you,
to get
actually.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oops. I'm insecure about that, Miss Narrate. You shouldn't bring that kind of stuff up. That's kind of fucked up of you. You have such control issues, man. Warning, do not jump from the gargoyle lift while it's in motion. It will cause death. Penalty of misuse. Oh, I think that's the only way I can go, can't I? Wee, crouching. Okay. Well, can I get on here? No? Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I
I'm
didn't
not
see your feet.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has
Oh, I
been
wanna
about
jump so
nothing
badly.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want
Oops.
something bad to happen to you?
I have
What?
trust
I
issues!
don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I have trust
Let me
issues!
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I kind of want to give him a chance, but I have severe and immense trust issues, man.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Let's see, there he gets all sad. Oh no. Okay, let's give him a chance. But if he fucks us over...
Oh, thank God you are willing to...
And we're going back!
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I don't like it when there's smoke about it.
Choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's
Standing still, fuck you. Fuck you.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Listen, I tried to kill myself
And
earlier, it didn't go well.
Well, I think I have a solution.
This is...
Here, let me show you.
Ah! If I got jump scared, I'm suing.
What do we
Your chance at every toxic except for yep.
What are we looking for?
I don't like him. I don't like him. He's too smug. Okay, this is pretty though.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If
I'd
we
like it
just
better
stay
without
right
the
here,
green lights.
Right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually
so bright.
feel happy.
Okay. Are you done feeling happy now? It's kind of a lot of like. Yeah. Can I jump off this platform? Oh, hello. It becomes more. Can I go further than this? No. No, really, have you ever thought about therapy? Maybe he wants us to be his therapist, because that's kind of the vibe he's giving right now. You know, he's kind of being like really clingy, and it's okay to be clingy. Just, you know. So is it gonna be it the entire time? Because I'm kind of done with it. Sorry if you hurt my neck crack. I had to crack it. So here's the thing, right? It's like, oh, it's pretty, but at some point I become just really, really bored. I have that with like fireworks shows and everything as well, where I just become pretty bored at some point. Okay, let's leave. Fuck his happiness. That's true. Okay, fuck you, Miss Narrator. So sorry.
No, wait. Where are you going?
No, I'm getting really tired of the music. I'm sorry, man. Oh, hey!
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Mate, the stairs. What is all of this? We don't have anything. There's no we. There's a you being a controlling dick, and there's me being epic and sexy.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Bessie, you don't have to come with me. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I mean, I wasn't planning on killing myself. I didn't think this fall was high enough to kill myself. Okay.
No!
Okay, so it's high enough to kill yourself. Oh, no,
Thank
never mind.
God, you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
No, I don't want to go back. This sound is really overwhelming.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me.
You can stay in the room, man.
I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I'm establishing a healthy boundary. You don't need me. You're too clingy.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No, I can't do that for bro. You're being a dick. Can you do that for me? That's the most
God.
manipulative fucking thing
Is this
ever.
really how much you dislike my game?
Oh my god,
You'll
he's
throw
a toxic
yourself
ex.
from this platform
Fairy,
over
Fairy,
and
he's a
over to
toxic
be rid of
ex,
it?
Fairy.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, you're not reading it correctly. I just really hate the noise in the other room. And it's not healthy for me to do that. I am Putting myself first. As everyone should. I will not sacrifice my happiness for your own happiness, Mr. Narrator Man. Fuck you!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Very good voice
Just
actor, though.
wanted us
Very
to
good
get
voice
along.
actor.
But I guess that was too much to ask.
Yeah, it is too much to ask. Shut up.
Like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yep, it is. You gonna say anything more? You gonna be a little bitch baby about it? Be a little baby? Little baby man? Goodbye, cruel world.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh no, he's going back. I'll bring that. Okay, it is a very sad voice. I will give it that. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Do
it
we
mean?
wanna do one where we
Stanley
listen to
decided
him?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I said let's do one where we listen to him. You know? Just to cheer him up a little bit. Because you know, after he
When
decided to
Stanley
be a
came
toxic
to a
little
set of
bitch.
2 open doors, he
I'll be
entered the
nice.
door on his left.
Okay. I still think it's really closest to do. Obviously, boundaries of offering yourself are very strong. Yeah, they are. If I'm going to kill myself in a video game, I'm gonna freaking kill myself in a video game. I have learned that it's very healthy to just keep your boundaries strong, and you shouldn't have to bend them for anyone, especially not for a masculine, very hot, smooth voice that I would let me give a kiss. Anyway.
Yet there was not a single person here
Tips for not getting
either.
fired. So glad. Do
Feeling a
believe the
wave
amazing
of
work all the time, every day, with no
disbelief,
expectation of
Stanley
perfect
decided to
news.
go
Don't get
up to
fired.
his
This is
boss's
very
office,
true. This is very
hoping He
true.
might find an answer there.
They ball up inside you, take out passive aggressive, and another goers resent co-workers not supporting you more. Every time we run to the exit back. No, I won't. I would never. I would never. I just want to see what he wants.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
So
boss's
bright. I don't
office.
like that. It's so bright. Dear God. Once again, this is just a whole ass. This is a whole ass living room. Ah, okay, it opens. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for making money crisp. Okay. Cool. He shits. Good for him. Let's see. Money, money, money. It must be funny. It's a rich man's world. It's an elevator. Mr. Narrator, do you mind? Right, where we go? Is it gonna go on forever, or am I just impatient? Alright, well, I didn't go anywhere. He's been suspiciously quiet. Yeah, I think he's waiting for me to go. Just go in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
Whoa,
indication of
I'm
any human
stunned.
life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
Oh.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf.
Can I do that?
Looking behind paintings.
Can I do that?
desperate for clues to his situation.
Can I do that?
But his
I can't even
attention
do
was
that.
caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Ah, yes, yes.
2845.
Secret,
of
yes, but I
course,
don't know that.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known
Exactly,
this.
I don't know it. I forgot what the code was. I'm gonna be real with you. Can you
Stanley
misnarrate?
just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
2845.
Trying
Okay.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'm a
Yet
genius.
incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Oh, that's gone
by
into
sheer
lockdown.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I've stepped into it. I sure do a lot of stepping these days. My, am I good at it? This is not safe. This is like not up to code at all. Someone's going to like fall through this rust and die. Just immediately. See, it's immediately broken. No good, no good.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, if you say so, King. I would like a little bit more lights. If I touch that, will the light turn on?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I can kill myself
What
again.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh, what
Did he
horrible
have the
secrets.
strength to find out.
Yeah, sure, I do. There's a lot of blinky lights here.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh.
Their true
Yeah.
nature revealed.
It's so
Each
bright, why would
bore
you
the
want that?
number
Did
of
they
an
not have they ever
employee
heard of
building.
fucking dark mode?
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
I mean,
And
there's no one
Stanley,
there.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What's that one mean? Like the red text one? There's a few that are like... Some are not like the others. And that bothers me. What does that mean? What do you mean? Oh! 528 is different, okay. Fired? Who is being fired? I'm... Okay. Why? What does the fired mean? I'm extremely confused. Am I supposed to have brain cells for this? Please. My cat's not watching. I feel extremely honored that your cat is watching. Okay, it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. It's very creepy, but I do like the sound it makes.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been
How
under
dare
someone's
you.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
I'm gonna
emotions
say
had
it,
been
there's nothing here
manipulated
that
to
indicates
accept
mind
it
control.
blindly?
Like, it's a tiny little bit creepy that, like, there's cameras in every
No.
room.
He refused
But there's
to
not-
believe it.
there's nothing
He
much that-
couldn't accept
Pirates!
his own
There's nothing
life
much that,
in
like,
someone
indicates
else's
actual mind control yet.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even
If he's going to
possible?
be smug that I've
Had
been
he
following him
truly
now, I'm
spent
never
his
following him
entire
again.
life utterly blind to the world?
I'll make you blind, dickhead.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Okay.
As the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
It
life.
doesn't sound too terrible.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. How do I do that? Ooh, button. I'll push your happy button, Fatwell. Okay. you know, for someone that wants me to be like, oh, I'll disable or what do I press the? What's number 5 mean? Mr. Narrator, you're expecting too much of me. I don't have these kind of brain cells. Okay, what if I go in order? What's it do? Is there a button number 3? What's this? Okay, that's not open. Break the power, maybe. I think I'm just gonna press the big red button. Are you kidding me? I'm not allowed to press the big red button. What kind of ripoff is this? This is so confusing. Is this so? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, system power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Oh, so
he
now
knew
I
it
get a
was
little
his
bottom. What's the
duty,
point?
his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I don't know where it stands for, though. Like, I know nothing else. What if I switch it on? I didn't touch anything. Maybe I did. You broke it down. Well, I didn't mean to.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I think.
Yes.
Oh.
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
This does not look like I
Unshackled
won.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Is this because I didn't go into any
Where had
rooms?
his co-workers gone? How had he been freed
Okay.
from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that
I'm gonna
he
make him
had
touch
been
some
seeking,
grass.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
I've lost control. God
The
damn it.
feeling of liberation. The
It's,
immense
this
possibility
feels
of
more
the
fake
new
than the office
path
building
before
was.
him.
Oh, guys, Elsa.
This was
He's letting
exactly
go.
the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
It's so
was
bright.
happy.
Jesus Christ. Are we getting a narrator lady back? Oh, I've unlocked presentation. Beat the game. Not presentation. Accomplishment. Oh, okay, we're back here. Let's go explore the building, maybe. Because, can I open any of these doors? Fuck you.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Okay, that's a different voice saying that. Of a different line, not a different voice. It's the same voice. Do you want to build a snowman? Not to brag, but I played Elsa in the musical, so... To be fair, I was like 15.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Me, 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 me. I'm the narrator. I think I'm cool and quirky. He's smug again. Yeah, that's... I can't have that. I want to go in! Let me in! Beautiful. Beautiful painting. Close it for you. Jesus Christ, my throat has been closing up today. You know, I feel like this is a beautiful time to remind you guys that we're doing a smash or pass tomorrow. And it's going to be very interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Or I could just not. I could, like, just not do that. I could just...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Not
just
really.
to admire it.
I mean, no wonder his co-workers all disappeared. There's such slopes. There's, like, papers everywhere. None of the, like, little... Oh, okay, this one actually looks quite neat. This one looks... Oh, there's a green telephone. Good for them. I would smash narrator. Fair enough. Who wouldn't? Let me in. Someone's gotta let me in, right? Hello, Meatloaf. How have you been? Welcome in.
The lounge was sublime,
No.
a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let me out. Let me out. I just want to know your secrets.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Me. The narrator was such a little dickhead that it's surprised. I'm Anna. Because I would like to sleep tonight. Is it a horror game? Spine and arrow says Michael. Oh, you're so right. Like, the most jump scare we've had so far is that... We can jump off and see there. Hold on, let's just... Excuse me!
But in his
Oh,
eagerness
well,
to
nope, I died.
prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
You motherfucker. You know what? Fuck you. We are speedrunning going to
All
that
of his
platform now.
co-workers were gone.
Not my
What did it
problem.
mean?
Fuck you.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fun, let's open it. It's so problematic. Yeah! It's mean to me, Fairy. He's mean
When
to
Stanley
me.
came to a set of 2
Fuck
open...
you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Okay,
it's
we'll
incredible
obey
he
the
wasn't
platform
fired
rules, but
years
only
ago.
because there's a warning.
Look,
Okay, that
Stanley,
door's
I think
closed.
perhaps
We
we've
went through that
gotten off
last
on the
time.
wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not.
Cool, so that's why. Yeah, I mean, true.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
My
time.
trust issues.
There's someone you've been
have nothing to-
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by
Who's the
yourself.
someone we've forgotten
I'm
about?
not asking for me.
I don't remember.
I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
No horrors on
She's
Brazil. Sounds
been
like
waiting.
Lucas. So that's fair. Wait, what did he say? I wasn't listening. Oops. Okay. Who's her? I would like to know. Okay.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be...
Sure. forward to... Are we fucking back?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I thought we were gonna have a beautiful, beautiful wife.
This is a very sad story about
We
the
can
death
still
of
be
a man
happy
named
together.
Stanley.
Good morning, everyone. +3 in your keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the
Let's have sex.
inconsequential nature of his existence.
We can still be happy. I don't get it, you're dull.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Come on, to the
Now
bathroom.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Hello.
One might even feel sorry
I need a
for
hug.
him, except
Please
that
come
he's
here.
chosen this life.
Does she have a name? Press X, okay.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
He doesn't even have a good
From behind his
apartment.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of
I know
new
you're like a
lands.
fake wife and
It
everything,
was
but can you
wonderful.
please just hug me and
each
show some
day that he
sympathy?
returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
We don't have a TV.
First, he imagined that one day while at work,
There's a fucking
he stepped up
microwave.
from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please just let me...
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each
I don't even
door.
get what the narrator's
The
saying.
mere
I just want to hug
thought
my
that
wife.
his decisions would
Basis
mean
is right, this
something
is horrible.
was
Yeah, I was so
almost too
excited for the
wonderful
breads.
to
Like,
behold.
maybe even a little bit of garlic or something. Press 8 to prepare dinner. She was gonna do that for me!
As he wandered through this
Oh.
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Please don't
Down
leave
one
me!
path lay an enormous round room.
Please don't
with
leave me,
monitors
her.
and
I
mind
would like to.
controls.
I would like to
And
kiss
down
kiss
another
and
was a
make up,
yellow
please.
line
It's okay if you're
weaved in
fake.
many directions. And down another was a
Me
game
in?
with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
We have
It was
kids
such a
now!
wonderful fantasy.
Are you cheating
and
on
so
me?
in
I don't
his
think I
head,
can have
he
children. I'm so
relived it
sorry.
Again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this
Guys, I
free.
think your wife is cheating
Surely
on us.
there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you!
But there is no answer.
No!
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is
He
pushing
took
the
my
same buttons
wife.
He always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends
He
here, the
took
more
my
invested
wife.
he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
I wanted to not
How
do
can I
it,
get
but
him to
then he
see
got
what
really
I
smug
see?
again.
How
I'm
can I
like,
make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
please die,
Stanley
okay?
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
I'm doing my... I'm so good at dying. Like, not to brag. I know it's a little bit of a weird flex, but I'm so good at dying. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or 20. Anyway. Can't believe I hadn't made that joke yet. Right, so I'm thinking...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
I
asked this
can't
was
do it.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I just can't do it.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two?
How many lines
Could
are
a
there for
man
that goddamn
eager
room?
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I don't think I will, actually.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, what if we...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
man love a
but the
romance.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
If you try
all
hard
this
enough,
time.
you certainly can.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Kinda wanna...
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
He's
I'm not
he's
asking for
just
me.
so toxic. Jesus Christ.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
What if I
to let
don't answer
her
the form?
back into your life. She's been waiting.
What if I don't answer?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do
Or
this.
fake wife's cheating with
to
narrative.
reach
Oh,
out
I
to
fucking
her.
bet she is. Of
If
course
you
she
can
is just
truly
leaving me.
place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No. I don't think I will. How long is that gonna ring, you reckon? Right, so... So I'm just gonna keep ringing. Oh, hey!
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Rebel life forever.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
That's just how cool I
Let
am,
me
sorry.
double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Yeah, well, that didn't
Music
happen
comes
last
in,
time I did
fade to
it.
white, roll
Didn't happen.
credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
I'm that quirky.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed
That's
it
me in the
sooner?
corner.
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh my god, is he
Can't believe
validating
I
me?
was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's
Thank
as though
you.
you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Are we
Or did you
flirting
not
right now?
grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that
Are we
kind
getting
of
back
risk
to
on
kiss?
my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please
Oh, okay,
observe
okay.
this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Yes.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if
Well-
used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
Yeah.
example, in this scenario, a
Oh, God.
hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. he could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished
His only choice should
third
be
world
to take that
nations.
horrendous
Or he
tie.
could
Jesus
systematically
Christ.
set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling
Yay.
should subside. At this time, your instructor
done.
will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Do they want me to just have an... Oh.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Danger. Cool,
But
cool.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see
Okay.
what the correct thing to do would have been.
Okay.
This way, please.
What if I don't? Okay, I don't think I can do anything else. Okay. Do you want me to go further? Okay, so, you know, this game, I gotta say, it's nice that someone tells me what to do at all times. But if you could be a little bit more specific about what I have to do at all times, that'd be great. Do I walk back the entire path? Oh no, there's safety rails
Choices
now!
meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and
God
dying.
damn it!
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That
a
story
whore.
would make
Ooh,
no
good
sense
hydration.
at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I'm not well equipped to deal with reality, but you don't see me complaining. Can I go back? No? Okay. Bit mean. Bit rude. Oh, thank you, sir. So kind. How far back do you want me to go, King? Posture check, I see you. Yeah. Move those shoulders, babies. You know what?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What if I don't?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Yes.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Of course.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
Yes.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Of course.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Let me out! Okay. A little bit fucked up painting, okay. Okay, so I don't think anything's gonna happen if I keep going this way. Sure, you know what? We'll humor the guy. Fine, fine, fine. You happy? You happy now? Oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Oopsie daisy.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone?
Honestly, I
Left here
thought
like
be
so much
funny, haha.
garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Don't ask me. I'm not good at making choices.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Okay. Oh. Well, he's not very good at shutting things down, is he? I would have done that like one snap done. Just saying. I would have done that much better. Alright. Oh, hello. Can I move? I can. Cool.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With
Okay,
you.
can't go anywhere.
You. Who thought you were so clever.
No, I do
Now
think I'm
look where
clever,
we
yeah.
are. My entire game is destroyed.
Yeah,
It
you
was the
did
only
that
thing in
yourself.
the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Oops.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
It was.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I'm a unique person.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That
That's
thought
what's-
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm not a child!
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
but I already
it
did
would have
that.
been so perfect.
I already
worked
did
so
that.
hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
So we go
he
right,
entered the
right.
door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. His behavior.
Mr. Narrator, man, I can't fix your game if, you know, if you don't let me do anything.
When
Hello?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I would, but there's no door! Narrator, man, is confused. I'm confused! So, if you want me to go through a door, give me a door. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Hello? Right, so welcome to the Void. Now, unlike in Minecraft, where the Void doesn't exist, here in the Stanley Parable, the Void apparently does exist. And I think that is great. Void believers can finally get a win. I would love to be able to move. If I just click a bunch of times, I think he'll get annoyed at me and then like let me leave. Hello? 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 Hi, Hair. Hi, King. How are you? Welcome in. Let me leave! So, do I need... Is anything gonna happen? Create a college king? Oh, good luck, King. You can do it. Sir. Sir. Oh, that is a completely wrong button. Oh, bougie. Oh, got a Discord notification. Not important. I'm being watched in a computer. Oh, Oh, my desktop's freaking out. I love that for me. Do I do anything? Do I? Hello? Hold on. Do I do anything? Or do I just kind of stand there and cry? Keyboard here, so I don't stick it to death. Need to be deeply. Oh, gross. That is. I hate that when it's just like you know that they're gross. I don't know. I'd cry. Yeah, I'd also cry. Cry a little. Okay, so we're all just crying, right? We're all just gonna cry? I feel like crying is a really good option, you know? Because I don't know if I'm like meant to be doing anything. How's everyone stay been? Welcome to the void. Welcome in. We're just here. Welcome in. If anyone knows how to deal with this, tell me. I first got on freaking one down. Yike. Junk below the keys. It's just I really need to clean my keyboard. I shall ask Google. Okay, or I'll wait here. Restart your game. Okay, I'll trust you. Just begin the game again. We'll begin the game again. I'll ignore him some more. I love ignoring him. Anyway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what's our plan? What's our game plan? Are we going to meet new friends of ours? Hell yeah! I love when people are MCYT stands. Make them be a fan of me. I'm MCYT technically. Okay, are we gonna listen to him or are we gonna just fuck him over? I think it'd be kind of funny to fuck him over.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
like,
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm thinking, what if you fuck him over and then when restarting the game, we just go along with what he wants?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Google's conflicted. I'm conflicted too. It's okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yes, you should.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
I'm
wasn't 5 years
awesome.
ago.
Fuck you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
sadly.
off
See
on
you
the
later,
wrong
Shadow.
foot
Thank you for
here.
stopping by.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stan.
Kind of want to jump off and kill myself again, but I also want to see what happens after I break the game if I then listen to him. You know, fuck with him first, and then. Making for him,
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your
I know that you're fucking my wife, Mr. Narrate, and that's okay.
Your life. She's been
my friends used to leave you to fall. I can tell you, I can see there's a lot to do.
You need to be the one to do this. To Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose.
Now tell me how incorrect and cool I am.
No, that was possible. Let me double check. No, It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Yeah, well, last
Music
time I
comes
went
in,
into the apartment
fade
to find
white,
my wife,
roll credits.
she was American,
Not picking
and
up the
she,
phone is
you
actually
know,
somehow an
tried to give me
incorrect
garlic
course of
bread, and
action.
then I was not given
How
garlic
is that
bread.
even
I think it
possible?
was just normal bread,
None
actually,
of
but I
these
wasn't given
decisions
bread,
were
and that's
supposed
the
to mean
important part of it.
anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
So,
What did
because
you...
I'm
Wait a
cool.
second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
No, it's me.
You're not
Go on.
Stanley. You're a real person.
Simply
I
that
can't
cool.
believe I was so
Simply that
mistaken.
cool.
This is why
Cool
you've been
people
able
are
to make
real.
correct and
I'm
incorrect
cool.
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Maybe
Or
a little
did you
bit,
not
yeah.
grasp the severity of the situation?
Maybe
Well,
a
I
little
won't
bit.
have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate
Ah,
you
yes,
properly
yes.
on
Let's see if
safe
we can make
decision-making
sense
in
of the
real world. Please observe this helpful instructional
the instructional video, because
Choice.
my god.
It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend
Stephen
years
still has an
helping
awful
improve
tie.
the quality of life for citizens
Awful
of
tie.
impoverished
Awful.
third world
Get
nations.
him a better tie.
Or
King,
he
you
could
deserve so much
systematically
better.
set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Why is the
Which
orphan
choice would
shirtless?
you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational
Yes,
logic.
yes, I see,
If you
I
find
see.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person
To
is
be
not
fair,
real.
I don't think I make
Allow the
sense
person
at
to
the
finish
most of
their
times,
thought,
so
then provide an
maybe that's why no
excuse
one
why
wants to
you
talk.
cannot continue talking. Turn to a
I see,
partner
I
and
see.
practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed
My
to be
goodness,
having
Jack,
a
is it
back, sack,
4:30?
and crack."
It's just... Okay. Oh, yes.
Excellent.
Wait.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best.
He's
part
finally
to a
getting rid of the
healthy
tie.
decision-making process.
Yeah, I
Most
see, I
medical
see.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Yeah,
Do you
so do
make
I.
more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin
I
to wonder
definitely
if
make
your
more than
choices are
8.
actually meaningful and whether
will I
you'll
go to
ever
bed?
make a significant contribution
I
to
just
the
dropped glue
world,
on my floor.
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your
Tell me I'm
thoughts
worthless,
and
go on.
problems are materially insignificant,
Yeah.
and the feeling should subside.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful instruction video. Beautiful.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a
Little bit.
result of narrative contradiction.
I like
But
it like
not to
this, though.
worry. Now that you're
I think
properly
it looks better
informed
like
on
this.
good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to
Yes.
do would have been.
Of course.
This way, please.
Yeah, I will obey you now. You are my toxic ex, and I will come crawling back to you. I will never say no to anything you ask me ever again. But I would really like to kill myself, so if you
Now
could
that we
remove these
know your
fences.
choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
God damn it.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story
It
would
would
make
be
no
a
sense at all.
little bit
We just
funny
need to get you
though,
home
wouldn't
as soon
it?
as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Alright. Because you ask so nicely. Yep, there I go. Oh man. Such sexy, sexy doors. My god. Oh my god, this is
Almost there. You'll take the door on
I
the
have
left,
never
back to
killed
the
my main
correct ending,
character
the story will have
ever.
resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I love being home free in the real world. I like that this
Now
implies that he
remember,
kidnapped
all
me.
you need to do is behave exactly
Yes,
as
I will be
Stanley
a
would.
mindless
That
robot.
means
Yes,
choosing
yes, I got this.
responsibly and always putting the story
School
first.
trained me for this.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yes.
Just follow my lead and you'll be
Of
fine.
course.
All right.
Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
They're closed.
he entered the door on his left.
Oh, now they're open. Okay. You know what? Just for you.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
go
of
to your
disbelief,
jail.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. hoping he might find an answer there.
What if I ignore you now? I'm not even allowed into the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase,
Oh, I'm not allowed.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This whore! Give me my free will back. Couldn't even let me go into the fucking elevator? Come on, mate. I'm not allowed into the bathroom anymore either. Gonna go ahead and say it, he's kind of being a dick. This is a new office. What happened
Stepping
here?
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Why am I sneaking on my
Nightshark
boss's computer?
115.
There's a panda?
Was this the code to open the door?
Oh
If
my
it
god, he's
still
murdering a
worked,
fucking
there was
panda, what the
only
hell?
one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What's the code again? Am I meant to speak the code? What was it?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the
Alright, I
receiver,
got this.
right there on the wall.
Okay, yeah, shut up. Nightshark 155. I did my best
I'm
here.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
I am
Otherwise we can't go on with the
trying.
story. This is a crucial
Do I actually need to
step.
speak in the code? Nightshark 155. Is it because
Okay,
I'm...
fine. You're not going to do it.
I'm
but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better
trying,
things to
Mr.
do.
Narrator
I
Man. Please
asked
don't
you
fuck
for
my
this
wife
one
again.
Single thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Wait, do I need to-
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what
Should
I
I
had
have
to show
typed
you,
it in?
then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
Let me
You
in!
could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly.
You were
and
kind of
always
mean to
putting
me
the
there,
story
so
first.
I don't know
I'm
how to
quite
feel
sure
about
you'll be
that,
up to
but
the
okay.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
Anything for you? Please don't yell at me again. He's so mean to me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm doing it. I'm trying, Mr. Narrator Man. Why are you yelling
Yet
at
there was
me?
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
trying.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
Okay.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh, come on!
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Please just let me go
follow
home to my
lead and
wife.
you'll be
I don't
fine.
get it. She's
All
cheating
right.
on me with you. It's okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There you go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh, come on!
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Fuck you, I'm going
That
to the other
means
door.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I don't think
Just
I will
follow
be.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to see my wife.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I tried, man. You're the one that kept kicking me.
Oh, it's ruined.
It's
You
not my
can't
fault that I
believe after
can't
everything
speak.
We talked about that my story. You've destroyed my work. Why?
Well, you destroyed
For
my
what?
mental health.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay, cool. You kind of have anger issues, don't you? It's okay to have anger issues, man.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still
Yeah, you
here.
are.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Kind of like
My
faces.
entire game is destroyed.
Once again, suggesting
Was
therapy.
the
He
only thing
needs
in the world
so
that was
much
mine, and
therapy,
you
man.
ran
Come
it
on.
into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was
I
to
tried
be
being like Stanley.
He
You
actually
were
knows
like,
how to do what
speak
tell
up,
him to.
and
He
I can't
understands
speak
that if
as
I say to
Stanley.
do something, there's a damn good
I
reason
think it's a
for
little
it.
bit ableist,
That thought
even.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am 20.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this new? Oh, hi, Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step
Oh,
forward,
so now
please.
you want to work together.
Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
He's
The
really
story needs
pathetic,
it.
isn't he?
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I am, well, fuck you, eh?
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your
He
choice
needs
is
so
correct
much
and is
therapy.
the best choice.
Oh my god, he needs so much
That's
therapy.
all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh my god, it's like a little pathetic gamer boy. It's like, am I the problem? Yes, you are. You are the problem. Alright. With that, chatters. I'm pretty sure there's more ending. Hello? Can I please move my mouse? Thank you, mouse. I'm pretty sure there's more endings and everything, but I think that'll probably be it for today. Just because. Anyway, so Smash or Pass tomorrow. That's gonna be cool and funny. Me and Ferry are gonna do the smashing or passing. It's mostly going to be me, but I want Fairy there in a call so that Fairy can control my sanity. Yeah, Fairy will be there. Smash Up has it. It's going to be great. Ash is the one that made us the PowerPoint for it. So the thing with that is I have seen the first 3 slides of the PowerPoint. There are like 50 slides. I don't know what kind of categories they are, because Ash did say that it was like that they divided it up into categories, but I don't know what they entitle. So, am I a little bit scared? Yes. But, you know, there's no need to be scared. There's no need to be scared. We are all in this together. Is Milo still alive? Milo, how dare you not be live anymore? What the fuck? Alright. Anyone else live? Alright, Tiger Beans is live. I'll send you guys over to Tiger Beans. Right, yeah. So Smash Your Pass tomorrow is going to be really interesting. I hope to see you there. Thank you guys for being here today. We'll do another Stanley Parable stream at some point to like figure out all the endings. Shit, motherfucker. I fucked up that raid command like 8 times. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a very good rest of your evenings, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.